Check that out. That's real. Those aren't man-made piles of rocks, man. That's a real natural formation. Maybe it's a collapsed pyramid. No, that's real. That is real. Natural giant piles of boulders. Who the hell knows how that could have happened? But like I said, that's real. Oh, I know, this guy told me it was part of an old volcano. He described him as pustules made of rock. Huh. Yeah, that's how that happened. It was all glowing red hot rock at one time, and then when it started to cool off, it all fractured like that. Yeah, that is real. That's the thing that's so amazing about this area, man. It's the topography, the geology. Every 2 feet there's something else to take a picture of. It's really, you know, my favorite word, amazing. Used to have this one dipshit of a friend named Dick. Yeah, his name was Dick. He was a dick. He was always fucking talking shit about me because I said great all the time when I was a kid. No, Dick, he's still a dick. Me, I'm a really cool guy, man. Try to be, want to be, love being nice to people. Until I can't be nice anymore, then I'm not nice. But look where we are. All alone. In the middle of nowhere. That mile marker back there said 375. That can't be true. It must have said 37.5, but I've never seen that before. Uh-oh, here comes a white car. We know what that means. Let's just let it run, man. Let's just let it run. Hey, there we go. Yeah, if I was to do a remake of the movie Easy Rider, absolutely 100% this is where it would be. See these transmission towers and these wires? The big substation over there on the right. They're all hooked to wind turbines. There's no dam around here. This is the origination of the power. Wherever that power ends up, this is where it comes. Right here. All the wind turbines. So people who say wind turbines are worthless endeavor, well, you're a motherfucking idiot. Okay? Did you hear what I said? You're stupid. You're stupid. Might as well just go crawl back in your fucking hole, or maybe you ought to try go back to school or something. Because if you think that energy from the wind is stupid, because that's what Sean Hannity told you to think, well, guess what? You're stupid. Incredibly stupid. Same thing with solar power. You think that's stupid? You are one dumb son of a bitch. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh, solar power. Well, what are you gonna do at night when the sun's not up? Talk about artificial intelligence. Good thing she was born into money, man, or she'd be a fucking hooker somewhere where they're in Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia. Uh-oh, you can't say that nasty word on YouTube. You'll get demonetized. You'll get banned for telling the truth. See what's going on out here? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Now they're making electricity from the wind and from the battery is completely man-made. It will last forever. It's like the invention of the transistor itself. Oh my God! Beautiful out here. Stupid today? Sean Hannity's coming on in a couple hours, man. You can get even dumber. Go listen to Laura Ingraham. That's how her name is actually spelled, or pronounced. Did you know that Laura Ingraham's dad, had a copy of Mein Kampf on the coffee table in their house when she was growing up? That's right. Her brother hasn't spoken to her in 30 years. He grew up in that house too, and he was the one telling the story about their dad and about how much she adored everything he did. That's right. Today, she makes $40,000 or $50,000 a day, brainwashing the American public, or at least half of the American public. Now let's not talk about that shit. Let's look at this beautiful landscape. This is just like up in Yosemite National Park. Everything's granite. Now some of these rocks aren't granite. Those round ones. But everything you see that's white, that is granite. See how it's mixed in up there? The two different kinds of rock? Brake check. Hey dude, man, don't be dragging your brakes like that. Downshift. There you go. Well, that's a UPS driver. He knows what he's doing. Making $150 a year. There's a Walmart driver up there. He's making $100 grand a year. Those are the people at Walmart, the working people with high school only education. Those are the guys making the money, the truck drivers. Walmart truck drivers actually make $100,000 a year. I worked with this girl with hauling mail. You know, I was driving a box truck. She drove a big truck. Pick more windmills in the hole. Calexico. Now, there's one place I've never been. We're going there right now. Maybe that was a bad idea. Over there in Yosemite National Park. The aggregate in the asphalt is granite. That's why the road appears to be white. White asphalt. There was a border patrol guy sitting there back and looked at me when we went by. They go, that man is suspicious because it doesn't have any windows. That guy's 1,000 times as much as we already have. And we need another 1,000 times as much. This area out here, other areas like this, could potentially, you know, maybe support the entire country with electricity. I mean, dams were a really, 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 really good idea. There's no reason to get rid of any dams. You know, maybe some of them because maybe the Indians want their fish runs back. Just can't get rid of all of them, like the Hoover Dam. We need to always keep that. Because if the sun burns out, we're going to be instantly dead anyway, so who cares? That'll be 2 million years from now. By then, man's brain will be through. Yeah. In the year 2525. If man is still alive, if the woman can survive. In the year 4545. There's that guy I met this morning with a bottle of wine that's happy. Said he's going to lay around in bed and watch TV all day. Good for him. Probably drink half that bottle, pass out for a few hours, wake up, drink the other half, walk back down to the store. My old friend, the blind stripper chick, she can drink 11 bottles of wine in one day. Yep. We used to have so much fun. Because she was blind and I was me. Yeah, down in Mexico, you put on your left turn signal to tell the guy behind you it's okay to pass. I just did that with this guy. He knew what I meant. Because he was a Mexican American. They go to night school. They have a kid named Bob. Welcome to Calexico, the International Gateway City. Hey, there's Speed Racer right there on the fence. That's pretty cool. Go, Speed Racer, go. Boy, that's pretty good artwork too. Wow, that's really amazing. That's all hand done. Of course, that stuff's pretty easy. I can't draw a straight line, but yeah, that's pretty nice work. And we're back to the modern world. Want me to turn the air conditioning on, lady? What do you think? Let's try it out. Okay, here we go, honey. Let's do it, honey. I took the absolute longest way I could. The only other longer way I could have took to Yuma is if I would have went by way of New York. Even up at the very end here, I could have just stayed on the freeway. What did I do? I went where no man has gone before. Where no man should have ever gone before. Man, am I ever burnt out. Wow. If I got pulled over right now, they'd think I was drunk and stoned. No, just exhausted. Burn out, man. 68-year-old idiot. Now it's official. I'm going to be 68 years old in 1 month. Hey, look at that bus. Save-in day buses for sale. Oh yeah, they got a whole bunch of them out there, school buses. I've known, or at least known of, several people over the years who thought it was a smart idea to buy and hoard school buses. Usually they end up getting scrapped after sitting around for about 10 years. Right now, though, there's a real resurgence in wannabe 35-year-old yuppie hippies. Want to build a schoolie. I hate hearing that fucking word, man. Schoolie, patina, what else? I hate that. Look at my schoolie, it's got real patina. Hey lady, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay awake much longer, girl. You want to drive? Can you drive for a while? Can you drive the car for a while? Well, she is looking at me like she understands me. Can you drive a car? Do you know how to drive a car? Yes? Okay. Take the wheel then. Here, you drive. Man, I really do have to get somewhere to sleep. But I must get to Yuma. I have business there that I have to attend to. Oh yeah, now it's 12 hours I've been awake. At least 8 or 9 of that, probably 9 of that, no, way more than that. 11 of those I've been driving. Except for when we went to that lake and went swimming, huh? Yeah. That was a lot of fun, huh? Yes, it was. Yeah, and you were dry before we got back to the car. What is that? Is that one of those things? Is that a tick? No, that's a scab. Before I pulled one off, huh? Yeah. I even found another one yesterday. Those things are hard to kill, man. One thing you've never had is a flea, huh, lady? No, you've never had fleas. It's because we don't let you go around other dogs. Oh my God, I'm tired.